Hey Kima, you're the first one here. Hey Sandy, hey Chica. Ugh, I sound horrible. Ugh. Hey Royal, ooh, y'all jumped out quick. Big Boy Gaming, what's up? Hey Whitney, they extended our spring break for another week. Ooh, that's good. Hold on, cause I didn't realize I sounded like this. Let me go get some tissue, bitch. Uh. All right, so I have to say, I feel amazing today. This virus has shown me how stupid Americans are. Better safe than sorry. So I do want to give this game another go. I think I may have gestured just a little too quickly, so we're gonna give it another try. What did we see? What did we see before we ended the game? Somebody's room. Did we get a item? Dick's room. That's what it was. Grandfather's room. All right. Grandfather Dick. You driving the truck today? No, I drove it yesterday, last night. We had a pretty good stream last night. We actually drove all the way from California to, where did we drive? Salem, Oregon. And what's this game about? Okay, so this game is essentially Haunting Ground without the dog. That's basically what it is. This girl, her mother sent her off to this boarding school for like 6 years or something like that, and she didn't tell her why. She didn't want her to come back home, and then she sends her this letter, and she's like, oh, I sent you away so that you would be safe, and, you know, don't come home, just hide, you know, stay indoors and hide away for your 15th birthday because something terrible is going to happen. And then what happened? She was like, oh no, I'm gonna come home and see what's going on. So then the daughter comes home and the mother's not here. She meets this strange dude up in her house. And I guess they have like this boarding house situation where they like let people stay. But yeah, this guy, he comes and he starts groping her and feeling up on her. She's like, oh my God, get off of me. Oh my God, who are you? And so then he just starts laughing. He walks away and then she starts exploring the house. And what happens? Oh, she crawls into this crawl space under the fireplace, and there's this statue that's supposed to be the statue of like the House of Hamilton or something like that. And then like it starts crying blood, and then the statue falls apart. And then inside the statue, there's this bottle of holy water, and there's a note from the mother that says the holy water is here to protect you and to break seals. So then we break the seal, we go into her mother's room. She starts having these is it I don't know what ended up happening, but she ends up leaving out of the mother's room, and then she's in this other realm where she's in like 1941 or something like that. And this is the setting where there's a murder happened uh, on Christmas Eve. It was this young girl named May. She was a pianist, and she was in this kind of uh, recital competition, and she was trying to get first place so that her father, who went off to war, would be able to hear her play, because the winner who got first place would be able to have their performance played on the radio. But turns out we end up getting chased by this guy with this big hammer who's trying to kill us and chase us for we don't know what reason. And we find out that that's the guy who ended up killing the pianist who performed at the recital, and she messed up, so she didn't get first place, so she didn't win. Turns out her father died, and she was really bummed out about that, to the point where she was like this lingering ghost that just kept playing, the piano, and just kept fucking up on the piano, and just wouldn't like let it go. Like she just couldn't move past it. So then, long story short, we helped her move past it. We also defeated the hammer murderer, whatever his name is. And so the daughter got to go into heaven with her father, and the murderer got justice via arrow of light. Yeah, I think that's it. So we ended up back here, and I guess now we're going into part 2. Looks like a mask used to hang here. The keys of the mystery of time lie behind you. What could that mean? There are some old books to one side. Entities have existed in the human realm since Roman days. These beings have been known to possess innocent humans, imbuing them with utter ruthlessness and cruelty, and often driving the possessed to vicious acts of murder. In such cases, executing the murderer does not break the circle of evil. The possessed is resurrected to continue its bloodthirsty mission. How barbaric! Those who are thus controlled by entities are known as subordinates. When a subordinate kills a human, they take nourishment from the victim's soul, and their power grows. Subordinates may acquire an infinite amount of power in this manner. It follows, then, that subordinates are sustained by human misery and suffering. Only certain humans are equipped to fight entities and their subordinates. The rooters, who are always young women in their teens, have been battling against these shadowy enemies for hundreds of years. Their war is likely to continue for many centuries to come.
Entities? Rooters? Teenage girls who stand against the forces of darkness?
Did you find anything in there, Alyssa? What's that? Entity? What's an entity? And the Ruders?
Nigga, did you read?
So it wasn't a dream.
He just explained
I'm
it
going
in the
to look
book.
for my mother.
You want to look for your mother? But she was in a car, remember? She could be anywhere by now.
She's nearby. I can tell.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Just go home.
Let me help you. Just the two of us. It'll be like the old days.
That was a long time ago.
Well, I might as well help you. There's nothing to do at home. I'm alone in the house until my sister comes back anyway.
You mean Linda? Isn't she travelling?
Yeah. She's working as a nurse at a refugee camp in Africa. In her last letter, she said she won't be back for at least another 6 months, so I'm free to babysit, walk dogs, look for missing mothers.
Okay. You can check upstairs while I look downstairs.
Yes, boss. Hey, one more thing. Isn't it your birthday tomorrow?
Why does he look like Ron from Harry
My
Potter?
birthday?
See, even after all this time, I still remember.
He does.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, she was supposed to
Now
like.
check upstairs, will you?
You can count on me, partner.
She was supposed to be in hiding. Uh-oh, something about to happen. All right, what are we looking for? He just threw me off completely. Let's go in the dining room. Okay, let's go outside. All right, let's go upstairs. The way she runs look like she's skating. She runs like she's heavy-footed. And like her back hurts. Alright. One more place to check. Oh. Oh my god. A dead body here of all places. What are the lodgers? Ooh, what a stink. How did they not smell that? Wait a minute, what? There's another painting stuck under the first one. You need special winding keys to get it working again. Anyone seen Love is Blind? I haven't seen it, but I did hear Hitty watching it at the salon. Everyone's going crazy over this interracial couple that got married off of that show. I don't really get it, but not that I don't get interracial couples, I don't get the hype. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. Alright, back downstairs. Carlton is a closeted gay man. He is fooling no one. That's that show I was telling y'all about, where the bisexual guy like went at it with the black girl and like called her a bitch and this and that, all because he felt some type of way about him having to come out as bisexual and like her feeling some type of way about it. But she didn't really feel some type of way about him being bisexual. She felt some type of way about him telling her after the fact of everything. Like, why would you keep that from her, basically? Let's see, can we go in here? I believe it was on Netflix or something. The keys to the mystery of time lie behind you. Oh, the mystery of time. Behind you where? There it is. Carlton pissed me off like Negro is making bisexuals look bad as if they don't already get stereotyped. Now they are calling her biphobic. She was just shocked. He took it too far and got mad when she wasn't 100% accepting. The strange thing was when he went off on her, she actually was coming from a place of, okay, like now we know what it is. Like, so I'm open to moving forward with this. But he tried to make it seem like she was at fault, like she did something wrong because of how he kept it from her. And I'm like, what? I'm so tired of everyone crying homophobia and biphobia, transphobia, like when it doesn't really apply. Okay, hold on. How far does this go? 40 minutes. It goes 40 minutes back. And this going forward, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ooh, this making my head hurt. Oh, I almost had it. Nope. They pulled up the clip from when Carlton was Cynthia's assistant. Hold up. Wait, they were the same person? Hold, is this the same assistant that was when she had her school and she was holding auditions and Kenya got into it with her assistant? Is that the same person? That's not who you talking about. Ooh, a tea room. Portal squares. Drawing the portal square as instructed is only the beginning. Remember, the portal square must be thoroughly purified with holy water until it has been sufficiently charged with energy. For full effect. Only when the square is infused with light may the practitioner expect any groundbreaking results. He was so flamboyant there, but in the show he deepened his voice and treated her like trash. That was him? He was a queen on that show. Ooh, he was, ooh, honey. See, niggas be faking. Just be yourself. Like, all right, so let's see. Because he definitely didn't sound like that on the Love is Blind. He sounded like a completely different person. I was like, let me see who this is. Uh-oh. But you know what? When he got into it with that girl, or that woman, that's when that side really started to come out. That gay side, he couldn't hold it back then. He was real saucy. Your wig slipping. Did I miss something? Family tragedy, mother and son, an acid bath shocker. November 23rd, 1963, Crawley, West Sussex. Two decomposed corpses were found in a house in Russell Street on Tuesday. The victims were Dorothy Rand, 65, and her toymaker son, Albert Rand, 34. They were found in a drum filled with acid in the garage adjoining their house. The suspect is believed to have escaped with a sum of money after the grisly crime. Albert Rand lived together with his mother, a widow who was certified blind and required assistance in everyday tasks. Mr. Rand's eyes had been gouged out prior to his murder, and police profilers are on the trail of the man who committed such monstrous crime. Police are seeking the whereabouts of a young man who had been staying with the Rands a few days before the murder. Claiming to be a distant relative of Mrs. Rand, he arrived suddenly in the area and has since disappeared. Just found out they canceled classes at my college my first year, and this is what I have to go through. Aww. A teddy bear. Oh, I can hardly bear to look. There's a heart-shaped pendant in his hand. It looks like half a heart. The inside of the car is scorched and blackened. A crushed box is in the boot. Was it a present being delivered? Oh, I don't like this. This is where the killer gonna come out. Oh, wait. Is he blind? Oh, his eyes were gouged out.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Answer me! What's that?
Oh, Lord.
What's that? What's going on? Mother, where have you got to?
What's the bell supposed to do?
Say something. Mother.
What is he, echolocating? I don't get it. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Albert, where on earth have you got to? I've been waiting for you, waiting.
Is the bell so other people can hear him coming for some reason? Or maybe to alert them of the fact that he's blind? Oh.
Albert, is that you?
What the hell? I thought we was at church. Oh gosh. None of this is making sense. An unseen force is holding it close. Holds a moonflower. It looks like it's been turned. Wait. Turn it to the west. Turn it to the north. Albert's Diary, November 13th. Percy from the bakery gave me the name of a good optometrist in London. It's been 7 years now since Mom lost her sight, and though she tries to appear cheerful, it's difficult to watch her grow old. Perhaps the doctor can do something to help her. It will be expensive. I wonder if my savings will be enough. November 16th. Yesterday, a relative of ours named John Hay came asking if he could stay with us. He was very cordial, but I can't help thinking there's something calculated about him. I said as much to Mother, who scolded me for judging a book by its cover. I suppose she's right. Blood is thicker than water, as they say. John Hyde. November 21st. I have been hearing strange noises late at night for the last 3 days or so. I hear that a team of burglars have been striking homes in the area. I must remember to lock all the doors and windows at night. Dang, y'all ain't from the hood, are y'all? You gotta remember to lock the doors and windows? Oh, the white privilege. Kitchen key. Have heart pendant. Alright. Whoops. Please open the door. Oh, they got roaches in their kitchen. News reporter's memo. Found very important clue to Rand's murder. We'll go back to house to investigate and gather info. Got a feeling about this. It will be the biggest scoop in Fleet Street. A newspaper clipping is sandwiched between the pages of the notepad. Serial killer high meets grisly end. May 11th, 1962, West Sussex. John High, the serial killer on the run since early last year, has been found dead at a metal plating works. High is held responsible for the cold-blooded murder of several pensioners whom he robbed before placing the bodies in a container of sulfuric acid, thus disposing of the evidence. The acid used in the crimes was stolen, leading the police to place factories in the area with stocks of sulfuric acid under surveillance. The suspect appeared at a planting factory in Horsham and a struggle ensued. High lost his balance and fell from a platform into a vat of acid, ironically, meeting the same end as his victims. Ooh, that means he gonna be real ugly looking. Ew, why is the camera like this? Let me get out of here. The evil laughter is like some spirits or something that's tormenting her, and they're making her panic go up. And it's supposed to be something we're supposed to do to stop it. I'm gonna let her meter go down for a second. Are you supposed to help the blind guy to his blind mother? That's what I'm trying to figure out. No! Looks like it's been burned by something. Can I pick up the camera? No. She won't straighten the picture. There's something I'm missing. That's the kitchen. Go back to the kitchen. Whoops. All right, let's just backtrack. So what happens if you use up all your holy water and you can't power up the portal? In order to defeat a subordinate, the murdered soul, which acts as its energy source, must be healed. To instigate the healing process, a sentimental item belonging to that person must be obtained. If and when this item has been found, the rooter power is boosted temporarily. The rooter portal square appears, and within is found the sacred weapon necessary to vanquish the subordinate. Okay. An order from the camera shop. Somebody bought lots of film. Is that grandfather's writing? February 2nd.
The Ruda who battle the entities are scattered all over Europe. We, the Hamiltons, are also of Ruda stock. Of this lineage I am proud. The Ruda blood is passed down to females. My wife, Francesca, was a Ruda. In my naive youth, I did not believe any of it. I denied the presence of entities and Rudas alike, preferring to believe that it was all just an old wives' tale. But then I found the Book of Entities, and Nancy began to sharpen her Ruda powers. I finally opened my eyes to the truth and began my research into the subject. The Ruda powers first appear in a young woman's early teens and peak at age 15. The powers then gradually diminish, usually disappearing entirely by the age of 20. For generations, the women of the Hamilton clan have spent their teens fighting against subordinates for the Ruda cause, before marrying in their 20s in order to produce the next generation of Rudas. Nancy is already 18. Her Ruda powers are dwindling rapidly, and it is almost time for her to pass the job on to the next female. We Hamiltons think of our Ruda blood as something of which to be proud, as well as a responsibility that must be taken very seriously. I am sad to give my beloved Nancy to another man, but it must be done. I will watch her married with a broken heart.
Wait, what?
Another Ruda has been born to the Hamilton household, my first grandchild. I chose for her the name Alyssa. She is bright and lively, perhaps even a little strong-willed, and yet appears somehow wise beyond her years. I pray she will grow strong and healthy and will fulfill her obligation as a noble Ruda.
A Ruda family. So I am a Ruder. It's in my blood.
They couldn't have picked a better name for it.
Leave it to me, Grandpa. I have the same Ruder strain in my blood as my mother. I can save Dorothy and Albert. Then and only then will I be able to leave this nightmare and see my mum again. I'm sure that's the way, isn't it?
This girl's so simple. She's saying that now until she starts getting chased. But now what? We're no closer to fixing Albert and Bertha, whatever her name is. Y'all should have just told the girl this when she was young instead of waiting for her to figure all this out at age 15. Like, what did y'all think? She was gonna be able to avoid her destiny? Like, come on. Her grandfather dead. That's what happened. Let me go ahead and say. Let me see if they still cutting the fool up in here. Still can't open this toolbox. Get that dirt off your shoulder. You gotta get that dirt off your shoulder. Is something gonna catch fire? Let me see, do I have any... Wait a minute, the film! We gotta go to the kitchen. This must be a photograph from the crime scene. You can't really see the suspect in it. I wonder if the person who took the photograph ended up a victim as well. There's another photograph. It's a photograph of an open door with a hidden switch. Is that one of the doors in this house? Nah. Keisha! My dad just walked in and said, Dad, what the heck are you looking at? He's like, that crazy dude again? The one that's always screaming? Sodium chlorate. This must be his workshop.
Albert? Are you here, Albert?
Mother, what are you doing? I told you shouldn't wander around outside by yourself.
I came to tell you that dinner's ready. And I told you that you don't need to be worried about me.
Girl.
Your old mother may have dicky eyes, but she's not on her last legs
Not
yet.
Dickie.
You just concentrate on your work. Anyway, what is it you're making this time? Some new toy that'll have the local kids agog, I bet.
Actually, I've been busy making this.
Albert, what's this?
Winter's coming, and I don't want you catching cold, wandering around outside. I've been making this in my spare time.
She gonna need more than a little scarf.
It's lovely. So warm and soft. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh no!
That's enough playing happy families. You make me sick.
Ooh! Oh damn! Why you doing an old woman like that? Albert, help her!
How do you like the acid bath? May you both be blinded for each other in vain for all eternity.
How disturbing! Oh Lord!
Want to join them? I hear the acid's lovely.
Girl, get out! Get out! Ew, look how he running! Girl, get your ass up. Get up out my face. No, don't go that way. Here she go. Here she go. Wait, why are we buffering? Are we good? I'm not sure why my quality just went down. Hold up. Let me check this internet. Lord, Stars got me addicted to watching these court case shows on TV. Now all YouTube keep recommending these videos of Judge Faith. And my ass just keep watching it. Unstable. Well, my connection isn't horrible. It's not the best, but it's not horrible. No, I can't fix the let me see. They make the cutscenes really dark for some reason. I think it's a glitch on the emulator. I'm not sure if I don't even think I can boost the brightness, or can I? No, I can't adjust it on here. Trust me, you ain't want to see that. I feel like it's doing the same thing it was doing yesterday. Like, I don't think it's an issue on my end. I think it's a Twitch issue. Hmm. All right, we gonna try to keep going, I guess. Let's see. What am I looking at? There's like a huge delay. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to see if it's gonna straighten itself out, but if it doesn't, we'll probably just have to wait. We'll probably just have to wait and stream later because I can't stream like this. I'm looking at the playback and it's like a 60-second delay on it, which before it was literally like a 2-second delay. Is there something I can do? On my screen, it says 2 hours and 8 minutes. On the screen I'm looking at, it says 2 hours and 5 minutes. So there's literally like at least 3 minutes delay. Damn. You know, YouTube had its issues, but we ain't never had to deal with this. I don't know. YouTube looking pretty attractive right about now. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes.